Well, history was in the news a lot this week, so let's get right to our top stories. In South Carolina, State Representative Thomas Beach made news when, in a speech condemning abortion, he compared it to slavery. Dude, why stop there? Why not compare it to the Trail of Tears or Japanese internment or the KKK? What's that? He did actually compare abortion to those things? My man, way to flood the zone. People, I think those ridiculous statements deserve a certain award, if you know what I mean, so stay tuned for a follow-up TikTok. From the Department of Win Some, Lose Some, we have two related stories. In New Hampshire, Republican lawmakers removed a recently unveiled historical marker to women's rights activist and labor activist Elizabeth Gurley Flynn. The reason for this move? They said it was due to the fact that she was also involved in the Communist Party of the United States. Merciful heavens. But offsetting this story, in Indiana, folks unveiled a historical marker to another great labor activist, Mary Mother Jones Harris. What do you suppose the over-under is on the number of days it'll take before someone out there calls for that marker's removal when they find out that Mother Jones was a socialist? Stay tuned. And from the Department of Ron DeSantis, the American Historical Association has issued a letter condemning Florida's Department of Education for extending that state's Don't Say Gay law to cover grades K through 12. Here's what the AHA had to say. This policy, quote, would eliminate almost entirely the history of LGBTQ+ people from the Florida social studies curriculum. And to eliminate that history is to compel a distorted and incomplete teaching of the past. As a historian and a member of the AHA, I co-sign that statement. And finally, Esquire magazine published a really cool story about a group of African-American scuba divers and their quest for the notorious slave ship Guerrero, which sank somewhere off the Florida Keys in 1827. Their organization is called Diving with a Purpose, or DWP. You can find a link to this story, and in fact all these stories, in the notes for this TikTok. All right, that's going to do it for History in the News. We'll see you next week.